fishing today. Today we're taking Monty for a walk right up on top of our hill, and if you can hear something, then this is what you can hear. We're up at a wind farm, and there's one. There's 4 up here all in total. So we're going to take the dog for a walk and give him a bit of exercise. So let's get going. Right then. Well, as I say, we were going to go fishing today, but to be honest, it was a bit cold, a bit windy, and despite it being bright in the last hour or so, it's been mainly raining all day. So we thought we'd just take the dog for a walk instead, and let's hope he enjoys it. So we've walked through to the other road, and then Monty the dog knows exactly where we're going because I've got a bit of news. Decided that I wasn't particularly fit, so Mrs H started doing a couch to 5k in 9 weeks, and I decided to join her, and we're on, I don't know, about week 6 or so now, and the idea is that you've got to be able to run 5k in 30 minutes, and we quite often come up here and run between the wind turbines, and so far we've gone from just about being able to amble through for a minute's running and then do a bit of walking, and we're now on to the stage whereby last Friday we managed 20 minutes non-stop running, which doesn't sound much, but you've got to understand that I am 58 years old and haven't done much exercise for longer than I care to remember, and it's actually feeling quite good now. Started off running up here, and the original runs were sort of 90 seconds running, 90 seconds walking, for a total of maybe 20-25 minutes. And in the few weeks we've been doing it, we can now run for 20 minutes. So that's good. And we come up here, and the dog is with us, and there he goes. That's what the dog does. He keeps going. He must cover twice the distance we do. We reckon we're up to about 3k of running we do in the 20 minutes. Perhaps a little less, maybe 2.5. But with the warm up and walk down and run down, warm down walking at the front and end of the 20 minutes, we reckon we've done over 3k. So we're heading in the right direction, and by doing it nice and gentle, you don't push yourself, don't injure yourself, and get a real sense of achievement. So that's what we've been up to, and it's good for us because we get out with the dog. He gets loads of exercise. Anyway, we're coming up to the next of the windmills, and this one, as you can see, is whirring around quite well today because it's quite windy, although it's a bit sheltered here between the trees, which is nice. So I think we'll walk up to the windmill, show it to you, and then start heading back. We walked to the top of the hill, and here's the third wind turbine. We've had to stand in the lee of this tree because it really has suddenly got up really strong wind, and I don't even know if you can get it properly, but there she is. Today. Free power. Yeah, it's quite interesting. This is the area that was built for the workmen to have their work huts and pieces and the storage of all the plant and machinery whilst they were building these wind turbines, and it's all just been left. Now, what do you think? This could be easily be used by the local kids coming up, those that have just learned to drive. Yep, you'd be right. Favourite spot to come up here and do some donuts and driving around and having a bit of fun. Still, it doesn't hurt anyone and doesn't cause me any problems, so let them go on with it, that's what I say. Anyway, here comes the dog. We're going to start back towards the car. This wind, which you probably can't barely hear me because the wind is now so strong. It really isn't very nice up here. So let's get back into the trees and head back towards the car. Oh my word. Well, must be said, getting up by that other windmill, the old wind was whipping across and it was particularly savage it was. Anyway, we're now back between the trees and heading back towards the car. I've got to say that even with nice thick fleece on, woolly hat, I'm feeling a bit on the cold side. Temperature's 8 degrees today, but the wind, I hate to think what the wind chill factor was. I suspect a bit closer to freezing than you would like. Anyway, there goes the dog. He loves it up here because not a lot of people come up here, and you can see all sorts of trails for various animals, deer, fox, badger, and you can sniff them all, and you'll enjoy it because the Breton Spaniel in him means that he does like to go hunting and chasing things. There he comes. Right, we'll go back up here. So we'll cut way through. Further down. I've had enough of walking today. I want to get that heater on. Here's a good shot. One windmill, my car, and the second windmill. There's Monty the dog. Come on in. So, for those of you that haven't walked around a wind farm, might have found that interesting. If you didn't, well, you shouldn't have been watching. Anyway, make sure that if you can, you put a like, send us a comment if you want. Finally, I'll give you an idea of what it looks like at the top of the hill. Our house, I'll point you in the direction in a moment. It's nice and windy. As you can see, it's a beautiful view from up here, looking right across.